Hey everyone, it's Moonshine. This video is just going to be kind of a growth video, I guess is the way to go at it. Um, our small little alliance, we have a plan in motion for growth. We're working together. As you can see, we only have, it says 14 people, but we have 2 people here. We have 2 people. We have 6 players. And the rest of the alliance is farms. Okay, this game is really retarded when it comes to resources. So if you're not going to be an alliance-based player and you want to progress in this game, you better have pretty deep pockets because resources are ridiculously priced. As you go through the game, you know, gear is very important. These are just some of the packs. There's Insolent gear and Warwolf gear. Biggest problem is you need to decide, take the first 5 levels. You get 3 days when you start the game. Take the first 5 levels, kind of learn the game, decide what you want to do is the biggest thing. And unfortunately, all of my packs are $100 today. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to actually show you the gear that I want to show you. I'm looking here quick. Let's see what we find out. But for an example, since we're speaking about, resources here, let's see. There is, that's a battle bundle, port, alliance. I thought I seen one up here, but maybe not. Oh, right here. Wood, for instance. Okay, you're paying $100. And this is what you're getting. Okay, wood is the easiest thing to get on the game. Easiest thing. You always have wood, no matter what. If you run out of wood, that means you are not doing nothing on the game. As outside of your city, that means you don't have no farms. You don't have nothing to do with wood. Okay, food is the 3rd hardest resource to deal with. Okay, so what we're doing in our alliance is with the 6 people we have, we're trying to run 60 rallies a day. Okay, and when you run a barb rally, just for an example, hit the little hunt button and you go up here. Here's a level 24 barbarian camp. Maybe different in your kingdom, but if you click the little arrow, it shows you what you're getting. Food and food. Okay, master captain, food. We got double food there, and then we got a food and wood. Those are the only options that you get. You got food and wood and double food. So what we do is we set on the biggest double food possible. Periodically we'll run the wood and the food, but we set it. This is my main account. So what we do is we set the rally, and we all know this. When a rally is set, we look at who set it, and we ask for 1 horse, 1 cavalry troop. That's it. Okay, the reason that we're doing this is because it helps us build food, and it's not open to be able to be eaten by the troops.
It goes to your inventory.
Because it goes to your inventory when you get your report.
You tell them where to go to check for.
So, um, get you always want, if you're working with your alliance, or you're working with your members, or you're working, with yourself, the best thing to do is lead it with your main and use your farm, switch over, and send one troop. Okay, make sure that you can defeat whatever barbarian you're going at after with that setup. If you can't, well, then you gotta, have somebody send more troops, which then you're giving them a portion of your rewards. Okay. So here's an example. Okay. I got 400,000 wood, or 400,000 food, sorry. And I for the level 25 captain, and I got 25,000 as a bonus. The damage loot is what I got 400,000 on. So 425,000. And like I said, we try to run 10 of these a day per main. Okay? And with that, if you can get lucky enough to find 10 barbarian rallies at 400,000 food, or 425,000 food, you're talking over 4 million food a day. For a stronghold 30 push, you need 280 million food, guys. So food is going to be very, very rough the higher the levels you get. So work together with your alliance, work together with a group of people within your alliance, and decide in that group what your goals are. Okay. Our goals for us is to get us all pushed to 30, but we're working as a group, and we're going up 2 levels at a time per person. So then the 4 people that we're focused on right now are around the altar. These 2 lovely ladies over here, they're moving at a slower pace and trying to get a grasp on the game, and whenever they're ready or ask for resources, they get what they need. We don't hog everything to ourselves. Okay. 831 right here, he's our food bank. He's our overflow food bank. So basically what we do, we go in our account, slide our finger over our farms, and gather the resources up. Make sure that both your hammers are going. Make sure you got troops building, traps building. Once you have all of that stuff done, you got your food and stuff left over. Okay, this is what we do. With whatever's left over after we got our main stuff going, if you decide to do research, that's up to you. But what we do, it's our extra. Okay, and we just send it over there, and we get it all stored up. So when it comes to somebody needing a stronghold push where they need that food, we drop that shield, they hit for what they need, and we shield it back up. Okay. But you don't want to be breaking that shield, because if somebody pops in on you because they figure out that you're farming that and that's where you're putting resources, they're going to watch. They catch that shield down, they're going to come in, they're going to hit hard, and they're going to hit fast. This is what I'm saying. You got to make sure that if you break that shield, you need to make sure that you can get that food up and out of there quick. Baby Moon right here is iron and silver. Okay, that's where we send the iron and the silver. We have another farm that we're going to bring into play and make that either iron or silver. Okay, that's what we're going after. Is this way here we have our resources separated. Granted, we got 3 different shields to deal with, but it helps with the push. So that way there, if somebody only needs silver, they don't need to go through all the iron and the food and the wood in order to get it and then have to put all that stuff back, so you don't get double taxed. So having the different farms that hold it helps out greatly. Another thing, you know, there's so much going on in here that you need to take it slow. That's what I'm going to tell you. The forge, I'm going to tell you guys right now, is a mess in itself. Okay, you have your equipment, you got your fragments, you got your scrolls, you have everything. So with that being said, I'm going to show you guys something. Okay, so here's Death Seeker. You know, getting 6 pieces of it is relatively easy to a point if you're willing to spend. If you're not willing to spend, well, what seems to be coming around a lot through the Fallen Knight event at the moment is Ice Lord. They're given 30 fragments every week because the Fallen Knight event comes every week or every other week, and you're getting 60 fragments because they do it twice in 1 week, basically almost back to back. So you're getting 60 fragments, Ice Lord fragments, but the difference is the cost, guys. Let's see. Okay, so I have an Ice Lord axe here. Okay, so these are the requirement. This is what's required. Okay, so 36,000 Centinite, 36,000 pine, and the rare material chest that you need to get, and you only get them in fragments. So this right here is what I'm talking about, and you need 100 of them. Right now I have 9 of them. Okay, you synchronize them, they go down here, click on it, you hit use, click on the little circle that's going around. These are what you need, those 4 things right there, but you're going to need a set number for each different piece. So don't go hog wild and, oh, I have 27 of them or whatever, and buy and summon all the same thing. Just don't do it. Summon what you need. You know, if you need 6 of Dragonfire gemstones, click it, hit rapid summon, slide it over to 6, hit rapid summon, and it'll summon all 6 of them. I don't need nothing at the moment. Death Seeker is in itself is 8 times 8 times cheaper, guys. 8 times cheaper. And the stats difference between Death Seeker, I mean, here's the requirements. I mean, it's a massive difference. You know, and once you get your Ice Lord pieces and you want to upgrade to Ice Lord, great. But when you plus this, when you take this to +5, let's see, I have my Greaves here at +5. Okay, they are at +5 for Death Seeker. That's as high as they can go. So that's the best stats that you're going to get out of these. Okay, so now if I were to hit the dismantle button, this is the stuff that I get back. I get the gems, I get the dragon hide that I put into it, and the pine and the animal hide, and the dragon essence that it took me to upgrade to get it to there. Okay, Death Seeker Greaves +5 is better than Ice Lord Greaves +2. There's a massive difference here, guys. A massive difference. Now, if I dismantle the Ice Lord, Look at, there's 3,000 Dragon Essence. And 36,000 Hide. 36,000 Pine. The 7 Dragon Hide. Enhanced Crystals. All of that stuff I had to use to get this to Ice Lord plus 2. Plus I had to use 100 and... I'm going to say 100 and... What is it? 147 hours in speed ups to get that. So, like I said, you got to look at the cost of accessibility to be able to get different things. Everything is different. So, make your choices wisely. Plan ahead. You know, if you're in an alliance where you're being used by the stronger players, the bigger spenders, as a farm, leave it. Don't stay there. Don't be used. There's no point. What's the fun in being used for somebody else to grow and keep you down when they're spending money to grow anyways? Let them spend their money. Let them get their resources that way. Why should you, after farming for 2 days to get your stronghold upgrade, you know, start handing resources over to them because they're demanding it? Who cares? They got money. They decided to grow faster than everybody else. That's their choice. Let them continue to spend their money. Don't be used. Don't. And trust me, if you're not seeing this and you're allowing this, you're way wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong in thinking, and it's pointless to even be playing the game if you're going to be used. So if you're going to get used, delete the app. Let them farm you with a dead account, because there's no point in you putting in all the hard work. But in the end, it's up to you guys what you want to do on that part. The dragon. This is a key element to your battles in all aspects. So I have this explained in another video, but my dragon has progressed quite a ways. I am currently let's see, 1.1 million away from level 52 dragon. Okay, so what a level 52 dragon means is that all of these will be at level 20. And what level 20 means is that I can start, right now I have purple or blue, purple emblems, blue background. Okay, and the reason I have that is for the simple fact of let me show you here for explanation purposes, is because I only need level 15 to activate all of the benefits of this. Okay, now if I put in this, I get none of the benefits. It needs to be a level 5 to get the infantry defense, level 10 to get the cavalry defense, and level 15 to get the bowman defense. Okay, and since I can't get this one to 20, I cannot put that one with the purple, which requires level 20 for the troop health. So I need to make sure when I'm have these embedded that all of my level 20 stuff is on my purple background emblems. And the reason for that is so I get the full benefits of everything. Very, very important. A lot of people make this mistake. Like right here. If I go attack the golem right now, I'm not getting... The only benefits I'm getting is this troop attack on this far one because my march is over 20. The rest of these are not 20. So I do not have any benefits coming from these guys at all. and that is a lot to lose. So when you're skilling your dragon for attack, defense, the golem, you want the March of Fury, Bowman Rage, Cavalry Rage, Siege Rage, Blood Dragon 1, Blood Dragon 3, Blood Dragon 4, and Blood Dragon 2. Those are what you want. Those 4 red ones are the first ones that you want. Okay? This is very, very important. If you are putting your Monster Mayhem in to march to the golem, pointless. Don't waste the points on it. Infantry defense, dragon skin, don't waste the defense on it, because you're not going to lose any troops. You are trying to cause damage. So if you don't have all 8 slots, okay, you don't want to be wasting points on stuff that's not going to help you. These hit points, they don't help you. They don't do nothing at all. The only thing they're good for is getting them to level 15 and to level 20. That's it. So you get the emblem boost. That's the only thing that they're good for. So this is the way I recommend that you set up for the golem. Okay. Now, I hit a golem, or I didn't hit the golem. I hit a barbarian, and I believe it was this one. Nope, that was the wife. Let's see. Okay, here's mine. I have no dragon. Okay, but what you guys want to do when you do a golem setup, look at your attacks. Your infantry attack, your troop attack, your cavalry attack, your bowman attack. Okay? And then you want to look at your infantry damage, your cavalry damage, and your bowman damage. And whichever one is the highest, I don't care what it is, whether it's infantry, cavalry, or bowman. Whatever one's the highest, once you have your dragon skilled, your gear on, and your hero cards, what you want to do is you want to hit a barbarian before going after the golem. Look at these stats. Look at the infantry damage, the cavalry damage, the bowman damage. See which one's the highest, okay? Then look at your infantry attack, your cavalry attack, and your bowman attack, and see which one of them is the highest. Kind of put the two numbers together and see which troops you want to run heavier on. And the same for the siege. I mean, siege attack isn't really nothing. I mean, I don't even have siege on here, which means my dragon is not even on here. So we have this one, no dragon again. I don't think there was any dragon on that one. Nope, no dragon on that one. So we might need to look at... Okay, so here is my wife's dragon and hero cards on her farm. Okay, so now, like I said, you look and you see that basically she don't have no infantry damage, she don't have no bowman damage, so cavalry damage she has. Okay, she's gonna want, if she's hitting the golem, she's gonna want to lead heaviest with cavalry on this account, to do the most damage. That's what I'm trying to explain. You need to look at your reports and understand what you're looking at. If you don't know, ask questions. Ask questions to the people in your alliance. Somebody knows. Somebody can help you. You know, take the time, because all of this benefits you in the end. And it truly, truly does. So take the time. Know your dragon. Know your gear. Make sure your gear is on. You know, make sure you got your hero cards right. Because you don't want to go attacking the golem or anybody in research production gathering hero cards. You just don't want to do it. It ends badly, very badly for you. Troop formations. Set a troop formation for your golem. Whatever your setup calls for, set it up. This is a 10,000 troop formation that I have for my account for the portal. And basically, we run 10,000 troops, so that way there we can do a few rallies, allow everybody to get in the alliance without one person causing all the damage and getting all the rewards. We try to share as much as possible when it comes to the alliance events. The portal is an alliance event. So, as you can see, my normal stats say that I'm heavier on damage and attack on my bowman, which is correct. So that's why I run the difference that I do. And I run this is the way I run. And I can tell you I was in an alliance with Stronghold 30s. Better gear, better dragons. Granted, they outscored me, but not by much. So just running your top tier troops doesn't do a complete job. You can score higher if you figure out your formation. Run the same formation on a bigger scale for your golem. Figured out your scale, drop it down. If you're doing this in your alliance to 10,000, drop it down, and you're going to start causing the most damage in your alliance on the portal. You got to pick things that you want to accomplish. The labyrinth. Ooh, Merlin gift. The labyrinth. Plunder. Every day. Every day. Plunder. You click on one of the little icons that you've defeated. Plunder it. And you get rewards. Confirm. They go to your items. The Alchemist Corner is where you can exchange the Undead Trader, your Spire Loot, your Trail Coins. So, as you progress through here, there's a couple things that I recommend that you pick up on a regular basis. One is the accolades, because they have boosts, damage boost of 10%. That's huge. Army damage, bowman damage, cavalry damage, the 4 of them. And they last for 7 days, but you can only buy one every 7 days. So, my opinion, buy one, hold on to it until you get a second one. So that way there you always have a second one in reserve. So if you're battling or whatever and you don't have the coins, you have these accolades as backup. I always buy I'm not to floor 7, past floor 7 yet. It's something I'm working on. But I will come in here every day and I buy the little bit of extra iron and silver. You know, it's 160 coins, 320, and basically it don't really go down because I sit and I plunder as much as I can throughout the day. The other thing, the statue material. Since they've released the new statues, statue material, it's rough, and they made it really expensive. So watch, you get your fragments, so that there you can get the raw ones. All depends on your spending. If you're spending, I wish you the best. I really do. I hate seeing people spend. I mean, this game is awesome, but I'm telling you right now, my dragon from where I sit, right here, on the leaderboard, I've spent very little on my dragon. If I had to guess, maybe $50 on my dragon that I've spent on little 99-cent packs and a couple $5 packs and a couple $10 packs. Okay, and right now, my dragon, you see all these guys. This is the top 10. Okay, these are the top 10, and they spend wildly. Here's the problem, guys. I'm in 11th. I figured out from right here, this number 1 spot. Nope, not him. No, my screen's gonna freeze up. Of course. This number 1 spot right here. Right there. He has, at the moment, he's got 600 million to go. And at $100, you're only getting 27 million dragon experience for $100. And he's got 600 million to go. So you can roughly figure $400 per 100 million. And he's got 6 to go. That's $2,400, guys. $2,400 to get your dragon to level 70. That's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Flamebringer gear, they're talking 10 grand plus to get it plus 5. Ice Lord, if you collect through the Fallen Knights and don't go buying the chest or whatever, you can plus 5 it for about $240. Death Seeker, we get it on Saturday or Sunday game time. Saturday here in the States, we get it on Saturday. You can get 2 scrolls for $20 right here in the daily deals. It'll be under the Ultra deal. You can buy 2 packs for $10. I recommend buying the 99, the $4.99, and the 2 $10 ones on what I call Equipment Day, which is where you'll get 2 Death Seeker scrolls and enough Dragon Essence in the Mega Deal and the Ultra Deal packs to plus 5 one of them. Okay, that's what I'm saying, guys. If you're gonna spend wisely. The difference between Death Seeker and Flamebringer, granted, Flamebringer's better. Hands down, Flamebringer's better. Okay, but it's 50%. 50% is a lot. But as long as you pay attention to your competition and who's coming in on you, or who you're porting in on, or who you're possibly attacking, take the time. I mean, take the time. Look at their alliance. See what members they have. See what their power is. Play the game smart. This is a strategy game. Don't just go hitting crap because it don't work. You end up zeroed. Badly zeroed. You know, I have a report right here. This is the funny thing. This player, Stronghold 27, right? Stronghold 27. Everybody's pushing, you know, the strongholds. Okay? Here's the problem. He got whooped. He had over 300,000 troops. To my 100 and... what does that look like? 133,000 is what I sent at him. 133,000 into 3,000 troops. Or into 300,000 troops. I should have got whooped. But the stats tell the story. So when you go into battle, know what you're up against. Have an idea. Granted, this was a Firelands victory, but he had 300,000 troops home. And then the funny thing is, Mohammed farmed 2. I don't care. His Lord level's a frickin' 49. His Dragon's a level 50. He's 4 and 5 starred. But you know what I can tell you? His main is just as junky as his farm is. Because what he has here is pointless. He got his ass handed to him. He's got the royal court. Look at that. He should have won. Hands down, he should have zeroed me. I mean, he's got T8s in there. And siege and traps. That's all he had in there. 300,000 of it. And he got whooped, guys. He got waxed. That's what I'm telling you. He straight up got waxed. So what I'm telling you is do not ever think just because you're a Stronghold 27 or a 30 or a 26 that some little frickin' 22 Stronghold, 24, 25, 19, 20 can't come in and kick your ass. Because if they've buckled down, as you see, my hero cards, the royal family right there, is all 3 starred. My dragon, maybe I don't have all 3. Look at that. I even made a mistake. See that? I made a mistake. Didn't even notice it. But I made a mistake. Because I went and I did an upgrade. And I forgot to change those 2. That harvest and that troop movement. I forgot to change those 2. So I screwed up. I made a mistake. That could have been extremely costly. But I had the main ones in there. 2, 4, 6. Yes, I had the main ones in there. That's what I'm telling you guys. You gotta pay attention. Pay attention to what you're doing. You know, I made that mistake. That was a costly mistake. Costly. Okay. As you see now, that mistake is no longer there. Okay. This mistake, yeah, that's a mistake. So go like that, and then we put, where'd he go? That one back in there. Oh, and we pull that one, and then we put that one in there. Okay. So, this right here is the way that I set up my dragon. This is for attack. This is for defense. This is what I use for when I go and reinforce people. Okay. You see this trap crap? You don't use that. It is pointless. Junk. Garbage. Don't be wasting dragon skills and points and stars on that crap. It's stupid. This is what you do right here. Right there. That's what you do. And when you're reinforcing, don't be sending siege. That's a joke. Why are you sending siege? What the hell is your siege gonna do? It's gonna sit inside a castle. Siege don't do shit. Traps do. Siege don't. When you're reinforcing somebody, you better look like this with your dragon. And when you're getting attacked, you better look like this with your dragon. I'm telling you, this is what you're after. Okay? This, pointless. This, pointless. Where's that other one? This one, pointless. Okay? This is what you're after. This is your strongest hits. Okay? Gathering. Yeah, you guys can decide what you want to do with gathering, because I don't know what you're going to gather. So, I recommend your resource one, and whatever resource you're going after, you boost up. Whatever's on your alliance mine is where you're sending all this. So whatever your alliance mine is, that's what you boost. That's what you aim for. You 2-star it, you 4-star it, you 5-star it. If you're going into economy mode, go into economy mode. Stay out of the battles, stay out of the drama. Focus on what you are doing. Let's see, anything else I can think of. When you go into economy mode, like I said, go into economy mode. This I have over here for the troop load. It's the only reason I'm over here at all on the balance side is for the troop load. The rest of it, I don't care. I don't want it right now. I'm not interested in it. I'm interested in production, gathering, production, gathering. That's what I'm interested in. The construction speed, the research speed. That's the stuff I'm interested in. You don't see no points down here in gathering. It's all up here in production. My production, right now, on my city, with everything that's going on, city stats. Here's my iron, and this is low. I can look at my numbers right now and tell that something's wrong. And here's what's wrong. This guy's a joke. There you go. He's got iron production 27%, right? This guy right here, he's a joke. He's good for resource gathering. So when I send out for resource gathering, I use him until they get there. Once they get there, then I switch back to this lady right here. She's got resource production of 12%. So until I can get him to 4 stars, this is the chick that I want. And I replace. Okay, we were at 37,000 something. Now we're at 43,000. Think about that. 43,000 times 10. That's 432,000 times 20. That puts me over 1 million. Puts me over 1 million, guys. 1 million per hour, or 1 million per day, is what that puts me right up to right around 1 million per day. Okay. Here's the other thing. So 4 hours, 160. But just then you click this little button. This thing right here, you collect it twice a day. That gives me 216,000 iron. So that gives me a grand total of almost 1.5 million iron produced in-house. In-house. Right here, just by collecting this little stuff right here. I don't have to do nothing spectacular, anything like that, except come in here and do my stuff. Donations. Very, very important. Keep your donations going. Okay? Big deal. You run through your donation timer. If you can afford it, with the gold and these bonuses pop up, get them. You know, if you can't afford it because you're saving up for something with your gold, whatever, that's fine. Ain't got a problem with that. And that right there is where you stop. That's where you go out and you go back, because you click one more time, you can't donate for 4 hours. But now I can sit in here, continue this video, and whatever else, you know, I'd happen to do, it would be, I'd be able to go back in there and donate again when I'm done with this video. Another thing, guys, Lucky Shot. Lucky Shot can be your friend. Okay, this is all Dragon Emblem Essence. Great. Hunky-dory, fine, dandy, whatever. Not interesting. This right here, full enhancement reset, that's something to be interested in. Okay, I have 7 Lucky Shot coins right now. I'm going to show you something. Boop. I'm either going to get the enhancements skill reset, or I'm going to get the 50 wings. Let's see. There's the 50 wings, and this should be the enhancement reset. There it is. Okay, so that right there, for example, we're going to reset the targets. Okay, and we're going to refresh. See, I needed a couple of them, and the reason I needed a couple of them is because I got a reset for the dragon, or for the golem. Okay, well, as you can see, all my stars are set up for battle. Well, now I have 2 of these. Well, this is 500 bucks a pop. So once I'm done with the golem, I'm going to need to change into be able to go back to gathering. So with that being said, I just saved myself 1,000 gold by using my Lucky Shot. Now, as you flip through here, and you find stuff that you like or possibly want, you know, yeah, I would love to get that stuff. Is that going to happen? Hell no, it's not going to happen. I know better. Okay, and so now, right here, this, I bet you I get this on the first one, this full enhancement reset. Let's see. Nope. Right there. Amazing. And the reason is because these two are cheaper than the rest of these. So until you get, like, say, equipment, okay, you can get them scrolls, everything, blah blah blah. Okay, so say you need carbon or bronze is what that is. Okay, so I have 1 coin left. Not likely I'll get the bronze, but you can click here, refresh it up until you get what you need, and we'll go with the bronze, or 16-hour speed ups for a coin, and bronze. Oh, we got the speed ups. 16 hours worth of speed ups, guys. 1 coin. Helps you out, especially when you're doing 147 plus hours. You can do that with everything, guys. Anything that you're after. The next one, guarantee you after that, do that one. Right there, the bronze. Yep, that one. So that's Lucky Shot in a nutshell. Artifacts are kind of a joke. They're expensive. For an example, this is what I need to activate this one. Okay, I can get this, and then I still need 600 gravel. I have the tombs to activate this and make it blue. I want to go purple, but when you want to enhance it, it's going to cost you 1,000 gravel and 300 mist. That's expensive stuff to get. If you're buying packs, it's still going to cost you a pretty penny. I don't care what you do. It's either going to cost you a pretty penny to buy it, or it's going to cost you a... what am I thinking here? Some time. Sorry about that. When you guys are upgrading your stuff, keep your farms up, keep your hospitals up, so you have room for your troops. Warwolf gear, I highly recommend it. Don't waste the time on the $5 gear or the $20 gear if you are honestly looking at playing this game. Get the Warwolf gear. It's $100. I know it's a lot, but the difference in resources, for example. Okay, so basically, here's the resources without any gear on. 82 million, 15, 4 million silver, 13 million iron. Okay. The funny thing is I have the Insolite gear and I have the Warwolf. What I'm telling you, this 20% over that 10% is a massive difference. A massive difference, guys. So this is equipped. I'm going to show you real quick. Just because I have the opportunity to, and you know, everybody's like, well, $100 is a lot. I don't want to spend that on a game, blah, blah, blah. Okay, well, if you're working as a group and you're not willing to help save where you can for the benefit of the group, there's a small problem. That means you're being selfish, because if everybody else has gear and you're part of that group that all has gear, and I'm not saying you need the best gear, but if you're not willing to help cut down the reduction at all and you're going to make the group pay full price to upgrade you, they're going to get tired of it and they're going to stop upgrading you because the cost is ridiculous. Okay, because 82 million food went down to 67, wood down to 10, iron dropped a million, or iron dropped 3 million, and silver dropped 1 million. Okay, that's $20. This is the Warwolf gear. And like I said, everybody can say what they want. They can spend what they want. I have no problems with it. But if you don't want to get gear, I don't have a problem with that. I don't expect anybody to spend. But when you don't want to spend or match, you know, gear-wise, no problem. But that means that you need to be putting in twice as much effort than everybody else to get the materials that are needed for your upgrades, because you're the one that's making everybody else work harder to be able to give you that upgrade off of their time, where when you upgrade them, it takes you half the time when they're requiring more than you are, because they got the gear. You know, they took the time. They decided how long they wanted to play this game and how long they were into it. Okay, so we went from 82 million down to 53, down to 6 million wood, down to 2 million silver, and down to 8 million. Okay, so basically what happened is the Insolite gear dropped this down, and I think it was 67 or 63. So the Warwolf gear took another 10 million off, 4 million off the wood, another million off the silver, because we started out at 4 million, and Insolite brought it down to 3 million. So we brought it down to 2 million, and we brought the iron down to 8 million from 10 million. What all of that says is, granted, it's not a lot, but when it takes you an hour to gather 4,000 silver, 4,000 silver an hour, Okay, that's massive. Okay, now with my dragon involved in the gathering process, okay, I'm gathering a almost 10,000 an hour. 10,000 an hour, guys. That isn't shit. I can gather iron at 6 times that rate. I'm at 63,000 an hour gathering iron. So for you to get 1,000,000 silver, it's going to take a long time at 10,000 per hour. You're talking 3 days. So like I said, when you want to make your alliance pay that full 4,000,000 silver to push you from stronghold 25 to stronghold 26, that's when they're going to start going, well, we're going to have you hold on a little bit longer and wait, because what it takes us to gather up for you, we could push 3 people to 26 that have gear. You're valuable to us, but you need to be putting in more effort. The effort that you put in is the effort that you're going to receive from people. So when you don't want to put in the effort, but you expect all of the rewards, for one, that ain't going to ever happen in 316, because if you don't do your part, you don't receive nothing. You know, these 2 little ladies over here that do their thing over here, they can ask for resources and they'll get what they need. Okay? Right now, because we want them to grow. We want them to understand the game. They're asking questions, they're doing their part. Are they where these 4 people are right here that are around this portal? No, they're not. Little Queen here, I think she's been playing off and on kind of 2 weeks. Okay, Shar, she's been really busy in her personal life. You know, she's been with us since we started the game, and we enjoy having her and plan on keeping her. So, you know, she keeps us informed. She keeps her troops hidden. She keeps her resources low. She does what she needs to do, but she don't ask for nothing. But when she does, because she donates her resources to the farms and doesn't complain that we use them, but we know when she asks, we're gonna drop whatever we're doing, and she's gonna get what she needs. So, like I said, if you're in 316, this is the plan. This is what's going on. And if you can't be part of that, you don't want to be part of that, don't apply. You know, I can tell you right now, these 4 castles, we are truly hoping to have all 4 of them 30 by the end of April is my goal. And I know it's a big goal, but that's without spending a dime on resources, is our goal for those 4 castles right there to be at 30. I appreciate you guys. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments. I'm guessing most of the people that are going to watch this are in 316. Shoot me a message in mail, you know, or hit me up in the chat, and we can help you get things straightened out. You guys are great. I appreciate your time. You guys take care. Stay safe. If you're not in 316, don't let that bubble fool you. Don't let that bubble ever fool you. And here's why. I'll be nice to show you this at the end. This is why you don't let that bubble fool you. We may have lost more troops, but this is somebody that thought they were badass. Do you know why they thought they were badass? This is the best part. This is why I love naive players that don't think, oh, well, he's only a 25, he can't hurt us. How many troops you see there surviving? Sadly, the only thing that survives are her T9s in the Bowman. Other than that, we wiped her out. And she was a 27. This is what I'm talking about, guys. Know your competition. Know what you're walking into. You want to attack from 8 minutes away? You want to allow me 8 minutes to send a horse into who you're attacking? Figure out what you're sending, and I can reinforce it in 38 seconds. Figure out my troop formation to send. The outcome ain't going to be pretty. Especially when I know I got you beat on Dragon. I have you beat on Power. I have you beat on Gear. I have you beat on Heroes. When I know that, I guarantee you, whoever I reinforce, don't matter if it's an empty farm that's sitting here with no troops, no resources. You want to come in, you want to hit one of these, that bubble don't protect you, because I can reinforce while that bubble's still up. Remember that. You have to watch the reinforcements. Have a great day. Take care. See you guys on the battlefield.